This is the #1 way to make $10,000 a month. And this is a simple avatar worksheet I use to make millions of dollars myself. And some of the smartest entrepreneurs in the digital space use this method to make money online by discovering their perfect client. So if you want to know their secret, then you need to watch this video. So how do I know this? Well, I've sold over thousands of products and clients online. And I have grown my own marketing agency to over $400,000 per month in just 3 years. So if you want to make over 10K in 7 days, then let's get into it. So make $10,000 in 7 days. So there's 3 pillars that I call it right here. So you either have money, you have an audience, or you have time. You need one of these in order to get to the $10,000 in 7-day level, because if you don't have any of these, then you probably won't make any money. If you have all these, you have a huge likelihood of making that $10,000 in 7 days with this new strategy that I'm going to show you here on the diagrams that I have. So you can make a digital product in a niche that you are obsessed with. So it could be anything you're good with. Let's pretend you're into fitness and you have six-pack abs and you love fitness. You can create a workout program for people that are trying to lose weight. Or you can create a product that a solar owner that owns a big company that wants to get more leads to sell more solar. So there are different things you can do here. So obviously, like I say, there's different buckets here. There's a niche bucket. So the niche bucket, like I said, could be solar. It could be you're a fitness enthusiast. You're good at yoga and you want to teach people yoga. You have to pick a niche. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're going to do an online business and you're going to get into this type of business, then you're going to have to choose a niche. So what I'm going to be showing you here is the different levels of the buckets here. So let's pretend we chose solar, and I'm going to sell solar clients leads, and I'm going to get them leads and I'm going to help them sell more solar deals. The next thing is product. So you want to make a good product. So product meaning as in, how are you going to make this product? How are you going to commoditize it? How are you going to do it? So for example, you can either make a digital product with one-on-one coaching. So what that is you're going to make an online course teaching them from A to Z on how to get leads. Basically, when you're going to be showing them throughout the program, and then they're going to implement this system into their business. I prefer to make a better offer. So what an offer is making something packaged differently so you can win over your competitors. So I would basically launch their system for them, give them an online course, and give them one-on-one coaching. So I'm launching the system. I'm running the ads for them for only the first 3 months. So if it's a 90-day program, I'm running their advertisements for only 90 days. Once they get those results, then I'll show you later in the diagram here on exactly how this works. And guys, remember here, I'm going to be showing you the avatar offer sheet somewhere here after this. Stay till the end and I can give you this sheet so you can see it and check it out. So after we create the product, we make the product good and we make the offer good, which is, I'm going to launch your advertising campaigns for you. I'm going to get you leads coming in the door, and I'm going to give you an online program with one-on-one coaching and one-on-one support with me. Instead of just selling, hey, I'm going to, run the campaigns for you and get you results, or hey, I'm just going to give you a course, you're doing both together and then you're making the offer better. There's many ways to make the offer a lot better than that, but that's just like one way to make it better than your competitors. The next thing here is a marketing ad campaign. So you're going to put up a marketing campaign on Facebook or Instagram. You can do YouTube, you can do Google, but I think Facebook and Instagram work very well for B2B businesses. So if you're doing solar and you can do B2C, B2B, whatever it is. If you're doing solar and you're targeting consumers, that's going to work very well for that niche. Facebook works well for those type of niches. Even if you're targeting businesses, for example, if you're in the med spa niche and you're targeting med spas, Facebook and Instagram works really well. I don't think Facebook works amazing for high ticket programs. That's why I'm saying here, if you do $10,000 in 7 days and you sell 2 units for $5,300, I'm talking about a higher ticket product. So for people that are going to be targeting, for example, I'm going to be teaching people how to start their own online store, like an online e-commerce store. It's really hard to run ads on Amazon, Facebook, and Instagram with that because a lot of people that come in are bad leads. So what you have to do with that is you have to turn the knob. I'm targeting investors that want to start a Shopify store or an e-commerce store. So you want to do something like that, and that's going to basically make the campaigns better. You want to make sure you have a niche to target, someone exactly to target. Doesn't matter what you're getting into or what product you're going to be selling. So that's exactly what I think the best way to do it. The marketing campaigns is what's going to help you get the leads coming through the door, and that's how you're going to grow your business. So if you sell only 2 products, you can make $10,000 in 7 days, which is crazy, I know. And I'm going to explain the math here and how this works, because if you do these action steps that are low level action steps, and it's not even going to take you that much time, you can make $10,000 very easily in 7 days or even per month. So the qualifications here is you're going to have something called a sales funnel. You've You've probably heard of a funnel if you're like looking at this video. And if you haven't, it's kind of like a website. It's a landing page, and basically it has your name, email, phone number on it. And it basically, you're going to collect their data so then you can call them and then get them on a call. Also, they can book a call by themselves too. On the qualification page, you're going to have questions on there. You can have up to 5 questions asking if they're willing to invest in your business. You can have what type of business owner you're on as a question. You can say, how many clients are you serving per month right now? Like, there's different questions you can ask in the qualifications so you get a good lead. If you have no qualification questions, then you're probably not going to get good leads booking calls. You're going to need that extra oomph to get to the qualifications to be on point so you can close more deals. The better the qualification is, the better, but you don't want to do it too hard where it's like no one's coming in. You want to make it in an even way. So the next thing here is selling. So you're going to be selling. Let's pretend you have 10 sales calls. Let's pretend you have a 100% show up rate, which is not possible. You probably will get like a 70%, maybe a 60% show up rate. If you have an 80, you have a big personal brand online. For example, if you do 10 sales calls and close at 25% rate, that's $10,000 right there. To get 10 sales calls is not hard. Like, you can message people on Instagram. You can run paid ads. If you message 75 people on Instagram every single day for a month, you will close 2 deals. I have DM setters right now closing 5 to 10 deals a month just off Instagram, just messaging people. I have a video actually that I'm going to link after this that you can watch, and it has an IDM script in it, and you can start doing that already. And like, you can get a lot of information on my channel here on how you're going to get to this, 2 people per month to make your $10,000 per every 7 days. So that's not going to be hard. Let's pretend you have a show up rate of 70% and only 7 people show up. You have a chance of maybe, 1 to 2 sales right there still. The thing is, the goal is really to get 15 calls so then you can get 2 to 3 deals closed instead of like, playing around with the 10, because you're always going to get a no-show rate no matter what. People are going to no-show. It's just part of the game. So that's what you want to do. And like, you want to make sure your goal, if you want to close $10,000 a month, you want to try to get 15 calls, because some people also might go on payment plans unless you're doing financing. And that is how you're going to make the $10,000. The next thing here is the costs. I'm going to go break down the cost of like a one niche, the solar niche. You can do different things. Every niche is different. So basically, the way I'm going to do it is solar owners. So the cost for solar owners for solar is $30,000 per sale, a 90-day contract that you can do with the solar owner. So if you get this guy 1 sale per month and you charge him $5,000, you're making this guy $25,000 a month. You can even charge him more, because it's crazy how much they make on one deal. So like, if you even charge him $10,000 a month, if you get him 1 deal a month, he's gladly going to pay you no matter what, because that 30,000 sales, a lot of money for solar. So you can really hire your price there. Like I said, make and the gain 1 sale is $30,000. You can see where they're missing sales. So whatever strategy they're not doing, you can implement. Let's just pretend they're running Facebook and Instagram ads. You can then run YouTube ads for solar. YouTube ads work very well for solar. So then you can run it on that channel, because no one's running it on that channel on their account. Let's pretend no one's even running it in that area. That's another way you can run it on that channel. So that's why you want to see in their business where they're missing sales, like what channels they're not using, what they're not doing. So for how can they keep an extra $30,000 per month, upgrading to the next program? For example, you want to keep them making $30,000 a month because you want to keep them hooked. If you keep them hooked, you can sell them on another 3 months. You can even sell them on a year, because they already trust you for the 90 days. You can sell them on a bigger package, like, hey, why don't we just do a year, 12 months, and I'll give you a deal. So like, for example, let's just pretend you're charging $5,000 a month, and you're thinking about charging them like $30,000 for the year, $40,000 for the year. You say, hey, look, I'm gonna get you 1 to 2 deals per month. I'm gonna charge you just $30 to $40, you could say $40,000 to stay with us for the year. And then you want to make it sound, maybe you can do 1 live event. Maybe you can do 1 live Zoom call per year. You want to make it a little better, the offer. And, even some people that don't get the best results with you and they still make sales, let's pretend they only make $5,000 off solar. Maybe someone did like a payment plan or something like that happened. Then those people, even if they got a little result, they still like you. So you don't want to come on the call and then say, hey, my offer is blah, 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 because they're going to get too confused if they're at that lower level. You want to say, hey, look, we want to give you continued help so you can continue growing. And that's how you're going to get them to upgrade to the next program. So anyone that comes in after 90 days, if you're getting them results, you always want to try to get them to the next program. It can be like the 6-month program or the 12-month program, and you want to try to upsell them to that big payment. So that's what I'm thinking here. And I'm going to go through the avatar sheet here and walk you through that and how that looks. And guys, comment down below avatar if you want this, and I can basically give you the secret of this avatar sheet so you can start building your legacy, building your online business, so you can see exactly who's your target customer and who you're actually passionate about. So if you go here, I'm going to go through this really quickly because I'm just going to give you this. The biggest result I can help a person achieve, and I explain it right here. Describe the favorite client you've ever had that you want more of. What's the biggest problem your most ideal clientele has? So basically, these are going to be just discussing the problems so you can then target them in ads. You can get them on Instagram, YouTube, and you kind of has you thinking on like how you can target these people, because it really has you thinking about their pain points. And when you develop this marketing system, what are 4 to 5 steps to achieve success and get results? What keeps your perfect client awake and worrying if you're feeling anxious? What humiliates your perfect client? An event and occurrence they are trying to avoid? What is the cost of staying where they are now? How bad can things become if they don't fix it? What are the top 3 things that frustrate your perfect client on a daily basis? What does your perfect client want? So there's like a bunch of questions here. You know, as if you ask for the sheet, I'll just give it to you, and then you can start dialing that in. But guys, this is exactly from A to Z how you can make $10,000 a month selling a high ticket product in something that you feel like you're good at. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're not even good at that thing. Maybe you know somebody that's good at something. What you can do is offer them 20, 25%, and then you run everything. You learn the marketing, you learn the sales, and then you run everything, and then you just help them develop the product. And you pay them 20, 25%, and they have a skill set that you can run. One of my friends is actually in the marriage niche, and he helps people gain their marriage back, and basically he makes $1 million a month doing this offer. So he didn't even know his business partner. He met him in a Facebook group, and they collided together, and he had his friend, the guy he met in the Facebook group, had the skill set, and they collided and became friends, and now he's making $1 million a month with the digital products. So like, you can meet people with the skill and then just get good at the marketing and sales and then collide together and become a package. So that's exactly what I would do. And this is like what you should do in order to make 10K in 7 days. Guys, well, I hope you like this video. So give me a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.